So today is all about inventory and lack thereof, right? This is something that's been ongoing and something that will continue moving forward. We're going to see through the summer months and in through the fall. Although demand for housing has slowed just a little bit. Let's jump right into today's video. So according to NBS Live, housing inventory is at a severe accelerating chronic shortage in every market, in every price range. Now for us in Houston, we're definitely continuing to see this trend, although we have seen days on the market definitely increase a little bit over the past month or so. Collateral Analytics, which is a division of Black Knight, compiles various monthly statistics focused on price, availability, time on market, etc., to arrive at what is referred to as a market condition rating, MCR, for the top 100 metro areas in the US. The MCR ranges as follows: hot, strong, good, normal, soft, weak, and distressed, with a majority of the nation tending to fall in the middle three categories. So the middle three categories would be good, normal, and soft. All right. You got weak and distressed on this side, and then you've got hot and strong. You clearly know where we're at in this market today. Today's analyst points out that we typically see less than 10% of the market fall into one of the extreme categories, even at the top slash bottom of major housing cycles, but that current conditions may force a revision in the MCR methodology. So what this is stating right now is that the way the MCR is currently being used, with the way the market is right now, we're probably going to need to make some adjustments to that, because as you can see here, 0 out of 100 metro areas ranked as anything less than good on the MCR scale. The other thing to keep in mind here is 16% of metro areas are hot right now, right? 16% are hot. 80% are pretty close to hot. So again, as you look at this chart here, everything is strong or hot. This is an average right here is what this is looking at. So in some markets, that needle is all the way over here to the bottom left, right? It's hot. It's super hot. Although, again, we are seeing some changes with days on market, which gives buyers more opportunity to get in to the market if they're looking to purchase a home. Last thing I want to show you guys here is this is an indication of the entire state. Right now, I'm in Texas, so you can see here we've got a lot of blue and a lot of dark green. Dark green is strong. Blue is hot. Texas is hot. This is Houston over here, that 1.6 area. This is where we're at. You've got Dallas. You've got Austin a little bit further up. Some of the other hot markets. You got Washington State. You've got Florida, of course. And then you can see, looking through this map, that mostly every market is strong or higher. So you have a little bit lower inventory right here and a little bit further up north here as well. So as you can see, most markets are really strong, and then you've got some places that are just boiling hot. While other data points used to calculate MCR are connected, the paper points out that one stands out from the rest, and that is months of remaining inventory. So I want to share the inventory because this is a really good indication, should I say, of where markets are right now and where things need to get back to. So as you can see here, this is where we are right now. 2 months of inventory or less. This is pretty much overall. You can see back in 2007, 2008, and this is a big difference, right? This is inventory levels, guys. That's what this is showing you. This is the level of inventory that we had back in 07, 08. So when people want to compare this to this, you can't. This is why. This is why the market is really not going to completely crash. We are definitely headed for a recession if we're not already in one, in my opinion. So this right here is a huge indication of why we had so many foreclosures, because there was so much inventory back here, right? Now you look at 2002, we're less than 2 months in a lot of places around this country. A normal market is right around 6 months. This is what a normal market is. We haven't had a normal market in several years. You can see the last time we had what we consider a relatively normal market, it's been about 5 years at this point, give or take. we know what happened in 2020, and then you can see those numbers as far as inventory just started to drop, and this is where we are now, less than 2 months. Again, a normal market is right around 6 months. That's kind of like the perfect storm where we've got a pretty good buyer market, seller market. It's not really one way or the other. That's a good market for most people. Now let's jump into the interest rates real quick. Today we're looking at 30-year fixed 5.5, 15-year mortgage 4.84, FHA 4.84 is what FHA is looking like. 10-year treasury is at 2.9. So what I want to share with you on this is this. I'm not quoting you an interest rate, by the way. This is obviously all personal and credit dependent. These are average numbers. Unfortunately, we've seen interest rates jump up just a little bit over the last week, where the prior 3 weeks we saw a little bit of breathing room where rates were actually going down. My point would be, stop trying to time the market as far as the rate goes. It's a challenge getting the home. Focus on getting the home. If you can afford the payment, you can afford the interest rate that you may be paying at that time. And again, if you're at a higher interest rate, you can always refinance when these rates come back down. I absolutely believe they will. And it's just a matter of when, not if. So if you have questions, please reach out to me, and I will see you guys on the next video.